Hey guys, this is the top 25 for Spain. College football, obviously. What else do you think we talk about on here? You think this was like NFL or baseball? For goodness sakes, no. Or basketball for some reason? Who knows? Made this about 3 weeks ago. I've been Seabase last week, yeah, Seabase. Yeah, got that. It's awesome. Except when people flip it. So I have these two teams I thought were in contention. If you actually look at the real list here at the bottom, yeah, there are a lot more teams, but I only put Miami and Temple. Trust me, my family and friends put SEC, Towson, Hood, Slimming and Frederick, West Alabama, and CCBC. Trust me, I'm not that idiot who would do that. Number 25, Louisville. People are saying they're like a dark horse team. I don't know. A&M, led by one of two active QBs to beat Alabama. Pretty good accomplishment. We got number 23, UCLA. Number 22, Navy. I think they're going to be the third team that can pretty much lose a lot of players and come back and still be good. It's them, just based on the fact of the discipline, and also, remember, if they're running 4-year starters, they're a lot. You're going to have players that have been in that system 3 years, that is going to be first year starting, and they're going to be really developed. Also, according to my friend, they have some guy nicknamed Taco. I guess is good. I don't know. I'll ask my friend that. Number 21 is Iowa. Just obviously where they were last year. And then they got returning players, because obviously you can go undefeated and you can lose your whole team, and that may not work. You're not going to do as well as the last one. 20, Oregon. I trashed Oregon over Seabase on an island during Seabase. I didn't think this through. Oh, no, I didn't think that through. Just call them trash and stuff. Said they would never go without Marcus Mariota. I don't know where I'm doing now. I don't know how my opinion changed, but I think that's still correct. They should be number 20. North Carolina, you don't come back. You don't go in 30 seconds away from, or a minute away from beating Clemson in an ACC title game. Reeling off like 10 straight, 11 straight, something wins like that. I think they keep a lot of players. I don't know. I don't follow them. Number 18, Houston. They keep Gray Ward Jr., if I'm correct on that, guys. I think I am. But that's a vital part to that team, and they're probably my pick to win whatever conference they're in. AAC? Right. Yeah, they're the Atlantic Athletic Conference, AAC. Now, above them, Washington, I don't know why. Michigan State, you don't pretty much win the Big Ten in that, but then again, you do get blown out by 38-0 by Alabama. They got some changes to make. Oklahoma State, pretty solid year last year in that thing they turned. Baylor is 14. I'm going to get some hate for this, and if you look at ESPN, where I got a lot of the teams from, I kind of just did stuff with that. They would have Baylor a lot higher than I do. And then again, when I looked, it was before Art Briles was fired. I wrote it down, but I just think that with Art Briles being fired and all of these big players that they were expecting to make impacts, them leaving, and also they're gonna have so much distraction this year. Remember, you like, oh yeah, but you know the players, they could be, you're thinking like, okay, they should be able to handle a distraction. But, okay, these is a group of 18 to 22-year-olds having to deal with the coach being fired and all this sexual assault stuff. Most of them didn't cause this distraction, and a lot of them are uneducated and the 18 to 22-year-olds. What do we expect? Okay? No offense if you're 18 or 22 watching in that area. Then again, I don't think it's going to be very hard to do that with some coaches. Ohio State did great last year, but they only had 6 starters returning on offense and defense combined. There's your problem. And you don't lose your best defensive lineman and your running back, and you will. Okay. And then a lot of other players, like Braxton Miller, and a whole list of them, like a safety too. You can't lose that, and then only return 3. Ole Miss, returning Chad Kelly, you beat Alabama 2 years straight. I mean, obviously you're going to be up there. You got Georgia. number 11. Right. Yeah, number 11. I messed up numbering at one point, and that's why I had to double check. Number 11. They had good players. They have good players. Mark Grit somehow couldn't get done for some reason. I don't know how. So, see, I believe in Kirby Smart though, because I've seen him coach the defensive Alabama. He's a Saban disciple. It's usually end up well. So, yeah. Now into the top 10. USC, who is going to play Alabama first week, so that's going to be an interesting matchup according to the Max stuff. Max poll is the only way to go, guys, okay? Bama Max poll, we call it, yeah. Tennessee, dark horse of the SEC East. $10, they win the SEC East. JK, I'm just joking, guys. I'm too young to bet, gamble, so. But Tennessee will win the SEC East. It's going to be Alabama winning the SEC. I was talking to some people, and they would tell me, wait, Tennessee? I'm like, Tennessee's going to win the SEC East. And they're like, no, Tennessee's will. I'm like, do you not even watch college football? Tennessee is like one of the best teams in the SEC East. For goodness sakes. Number 8, I got Notre Dame. I just think they're going to have a good year, you know. Stanford, they got Christian McCaffrey, if I'm correct on that. Yeah, that guy. They got that guy back. Him or Deshaun for the Heisman. Michigan, I don't see the hype, but I got them number 6. But recruiting's going well for them. You gotta recruit the best players. Saban, you gotta recruit players to win it. And as Saban said when Malmore hired him, he's like, did I just hire the best coach? Malmore's like, did I just hire the best coach in the nation? He's like, no. You hired the best recruiter. And he said something about like he's nothing without players. Something to that extent, if I'm correct. Number 5, LSU. Good players. They got Leonard Fournette. If he can, you know, I think he just got to up his game because his flaws did get exposed versus Alabama, and that was the problem. Number 4, Oklahoma. Give me a second. I don't remember what Oklahoma ended up last year. But I know it was a top bowl. Alright, cool. Got that. So, yeah, sorry about this. I just don't know where they ended up last year. And, wait. Hold up. That's last. Just kidding. But I think they got it. I think, my opinion, I think they can be a good team this year. I feel like an idiot right now, guys. They made it to the semifinals. You don't make it to the semifinals and return a lot of players. You know, you can't just go to the semifinals and return. I think they returned some good players. I mean, I think they lost their QB, though. So, that happened, you know. Number 3, Florida State. Dalvin Cook, no, he didn't say, wait. I don't know why they're up there, then. I think they have other flags. Oh, wait, like, hold on. Yeah, I see where they're up there. I just don't have an analysis on them. See, as you can tell, I feel you guys already know the top 2, though, probably. But, like, I got no notes, so I'm just winging these analysis the whole time. Number 2 is Clemson. Deshaun Watson, in other words. Alabama is number 1. You call me biased, but I can make a good argument for them. 1. The defense. The worst thing last year was secondary. They returned. Yes, they lose Cyrus Jones, but they returned 2 players who were freshmen last year. They returned an all-SEC safety who was all-SEC in his first year at safety. He came back. You got Ted Williams and Jaron Reed back. I mean, hey, if you look at it, it's like X amount. I think it's like 6 starters maybe returning on that defense or less. But the way Alabama is, they don't run. Yeah, you're going to start a game. The main starters are maybe gone. But just because you don't start a game doesn't mean you may lead the team in minutes still. It's just because they run like in their front 7 alone. I think it's like a 14 wide rotation. I think the line's like, I've heard somewhere like, I think because they run a 4-3, I think. They run like 10 people in on the line, I think. So you're gonna have experience. I think always returning starters is misleading, because it's guys with it should be experienced players. It should be a guy with X amount of minutes coming back. How many of them do you have? How many experienced players? Just because like you may not be the starter, but you may be playing the most minutes on the team. So I don't get the returning starters. It's that. And then obviously on offense, you get O.J. Howard. And you have the quarterback thing is not settled yet, but it's 3 guys who are above 4 stars. You really can't go wrong with that situation. Personally, I like that. Like freshman. I don't remember his name, but I like the freshman actually. This freshman dual down Alabama. I like him more than I like the other guys, but there's no way he's starting or even contention. So I don't remember the receiver's name. They have like another in the receiving corps coming back. The line is gonna be questionable, I think, just because of the fact you lose your center. There's talks about one of your go to tackle on the best returning player did drugs and weapons, how drug and weapon charges. Like, I can get into another van about that, but Alabama does have questions. But I think just based on the fact like you've run 6 straight #1 recruiting classes, you're not gonna have a problem with there goes our Heisman winning running back. Oh wait, there's 2 more guys who could win be Heisman contenders in the next 2 years. Oh, it's fine. Well, hey, we lose. Oh, we lost our QB again for that team. Oh, look, here's 3 guys with 4-star ratings. They compete. It's just not a problem of Alabama having to bring freshmen in. No, there's experienced guys on that team that are going to step up. And Alabama wins the SEC East. West and then the conference again.